I am Con Julio. I need teepee from my bunghole.
Don't worry, I don't have low self-esteem. It's a mistake. I have low esteem for everyone else. I want a good, clean fight. Now let's get it on. What's up, guys? Xavier back again with another video. And if you're familiar with those three quotes, then you probably read the title of my video. Because I said in my rant yesterday that I was going to talk about these three shows because they're my three favorite shows from MTV. Those three shows that I'm ranting on today are Beavis and Butthead, Daria, and Celebrity Deathmatch. I've been wanting to do a rant about these three favorite shows of mine from MTV ever since I mentioned them in my tweet last week that I was going to do a rant about these three shows. And looking back on these shows, 20 to 25 years later, I'd rather watch these three shows than the crap that's on MTV today. Because MTV is not the same as it used to be. I miss MTV playing music videos, 90% music videos and 10% TV shows. Like these three MTV shows that I'm talking about right now. So, I pretty much talked about Beavis and Butthead already in my 25 years of Beavis and Butthead rant. So I'm not going to say too much about it. But Beavis and Butthead is a television series where you have these two numbskull teens from Highland, Texas, Beavis and Butthead. And anything, if one person says something, then the other person laughs. And they also want to get money, they want to get chicks. They always say that they actually want to score with chicks. And this show was really, really funny. The show ran on MTV from March 8th, 1993 to November 28th, 1997. Then it was revived briefly from October 27th to December 29th, 2011. I'm still devastated that the show only came back for one new season, only for MTV to take it away again. During the show's initial run, it had pretty much both positive and negative reviews from, people who watched the show back in the 90s. And because of its popularity, there was Beavis and Butthead toys, t-shirts, comic books, spin-off show, which I'm going to get to in a moment, a hit movie, Beavis and Butthead Do America, and of course, video games. And if you remember the teleprompter during the show's run back in the 90s, there was a teleprompter that said, Beavis and Butthead are not role models. They're not even human, they're cartoons. Some of the things they do would cause a real person to get hurt, expelled, arrested, possibly deported. To put it another way, don't try this at home. And I'm glad they never showed that again during the 2011 revival, because MTV knows how much the 90s kids such as myself, how old they were, who originally grew up on Beavis and Butthead. Now on to Daria. Daria is basically a spin-off of Beavis and Butthead that ran on MTV from March 3rd, 1997 to January 21st, 2002. And of course, the show was about Daria moving out of Beavis and Butthead's hometown, Highland, to this city called Lawndale, where she would try to make it into high school with her best friend, Jane. But she makes it up for it with sarcasm. Yeah, Daria is a really good show. I have not seen Daria in years. And they got the entire series out on DVD too. I definitely like Daria and Jane because they're basically my favorite characters of the show. And of course, they're best friends. You know what they say, friendships comes first before relationships. You gotta love Daria. It is a really good show. It definitely has some funny quotes, especially the one that I just said earlier in this rant. Don't worry, I don't have low self-esteem. It's a mistake. I have low esteem for everyone else. So that's basically what Daria is about. Now, moving on to Celebrity Deathmatch. Some of you may not be familiar with the show, but Celebrity Deathmatch is a show where you have celebrities, not real, but made out of clay. They're in a wrestling ring and they basically fight each other to the death. The show ran on MTV from May 14th, 1998 to October 20th, 2002, and it ran on MTV2 from June 10th, 2006 to March 30th, 2007. And I should have did a rant celebrating 20 years of Celebrity Deathmatch on May 14th, but I forgot that the show is now 20 years old. Actually, there were 2 pilot episodes of the show that aired on New Year's Day and January 25th before the actual premiere on May 14th. And to be honest, I kind of like the original run of Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV better than the revival on MTV2. But I will definitely make a part 2. So that's basically part 1 of my rant about Beavis and Butthead, Daria, and Celebrity Deathmatch. I definitely can't wait to do a part 2 coming soon of my favorite episodes of the show and one of my favorite moments of the show. So I pretty much don't have much to say about these 3 shows. But in conclusion, I have to say, like I said in my 25 years of Beavis and Butthead rant, I'd rather watch Beavis and Butthead, Daria, and Celebrity Deathmatch than the shit that we have on MTV right now. So, if you originally grew up with these 3 shows, if you had cable back in the 90s, if you had MTV at the time, let me know in the comments below, which shows do you rate as your favorite? Basically, Beavis and Butthead is my favorite, Daria is my second favorite, and Celebrity Deathmatch is my third favorite. So, let me know what you guys think about these 3 shows. Just like me, do you feel like watching these 3 shows than the shows that we have on MTV today? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I definitely catch you hopefully tomorrow for my next rant. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Stay tuned for part 2 of my rants about Beavis and Butthead, Daria, and Celebrity Deathmatch coming soon.